Hey Gemini, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, April 23rd to Sunday, April 29th, 2018. Now before I get started, I just have two announcements. First of all, I am back doing astrological readings. If you want a reading, please check out the link down below in my description box. What I do is I'll give a 1 hour or 2 hour live video reading. I'll pull up the charts on the screen. You can talk to me in person, one-on-one, and we'll just go through a bunch of your charts, talk about strengths and weaknesses, whatever else it is that you're curious about, and some things that you may be experiencing right now in your life. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Also, I am going to do a May 2018 webinar. I'm planning on doing it Monday, April 30th at 6 p.m. where we will talk about the next month. The way I see this next month is a chance for us to finally break free, to live a life that's more authentic to us, that's beyond our wildest dreams. So I do see it being good. However, it could be frustrating getting there. We could feel very caged in, feeling like there's perhaps obstacles and restrictions preventing us from finally finding the freedom that it is that we want, okay, and maybe wanting to act out in ways because of that. Relationships also could be a little bit difficult, not understanding, oh, I didn't know this is what was going on. This is how you really feel? This is what you really want? Why didn't I know about this otherwise? So there could be some things like that also coming in as well this month. That could be a little bit difficult. All right, but if you want to know how to handle some of these things with relationships and to create more of this life without feeling so caged in, please follow the link below for my webinar, and hopefully I'll see you there. Now, Gemini, for your horoscope, what we've got going on, Mars and Pluto in a conjunction. That for you is going to be your 8th house of changes, endings, and beginnings coming in your life. Perhaps you've been trying for some time with Pluto going retrograde this week to change your life for the better, to change your life to create more of a life that it is that you want, that really resonates with you, to grow deeper into life in some way. Okay, maybe hasn't quite fallen into place lately yet for you. And I think what's happening this week is it's saying, okay, it's time to finally step into these changes that it is that you've been working on and to make them happen. All right. The 8th house can be a little bit ambiguous, but a lot of it probably has to do with money and relationships, changing how you spend money that comes in and out. Maybe that's what a lot of these changes are in regards to, changing relationships, especially some deep, intimate, or sexual relationships that it is that you have, or relationships that you share money with. As well, or just changing your life to be more of what it is that you want. That's just a big theme coming in. With Pluto here, it could feel scary. There could be some deep emotional fears or things that come up in regards to this thing, but if you just hold tight, stick through it all, I think there are some good things coming. That's because this Mars-Pluto conjunction is making a sextile over to Jupiter. And Jupiter is going to be in your 6th house of your job and daily routines. So if you can make any changes in your life here, I think they're going to help you to have a better job, to have a better daily routine, to organize your life better on the day-to-day, to feel better about your life, to feel healthier coming in. So I do think there are some good things if you can just finally step into some changes that it is that you've been making, especially in regards to how you spend money and how you work with other people at your job or on the day-to-day. Okay, so that's what's going on there. While that's happening, there's also some focus here where Venus is, because Venus will move into Gemini on Wednesday, your sign, really bringing, I want to say, more focus to you, how you can be more comfortable doing what you want, feel better, working some things out there. With Venus, the same time it moves into Gemini, making a sextile to Chiron, and with Chiron in your 11th house of your goals, your dreams, and your hopes for the future, I think you're trying to figure out how you can reach some goals that work for you, how you can envision a life that's better for you. I actually think you're getting clarity, too, on your future, on where you see your life going, starting to associate with people perhaps that are more, that are more your type of people coming in. So I do see some positive things going on there while all of that's happening. Okay, there could, however, be some hard conversations or some difficult choices and decisions that do come up on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. That's because while all of this is going on, we also do have Mercury here in your 11th and a square with Saturn in your 8th. Changes, okay? And I think what's been happening is that we've had a lot, like especially this week, 2 different areas of our life that we've been focusing on. you've been trying to change your life to create more of a life that you want and to live it on the day to day, and you've been trying to envision a future that is better for yourself and to associate with people who get you better. And I think what comes in on Wednesday and Thursday of this week is you have to bring both of these parts together. You have to step into these changes in your life and in your daily routines, and you have to take these changes and you have to envision a future that you like for yourself with them. In order to see a future that you like better, you have to relax into these changes so that you can start to move forward. And I think that's what's coming in on Wednesday and Thursday that could be a little bit difficult, is okay, how do I take all this stuff that's been going on in my life and finally start to move on it, feel much better about it, see the future more clearly with everything that's been going on. Okay, coming in. It could be a little bit hard, but if you do it, put in the effort here to do whatever needs to be done to feel better about it, to work better with people, doing these things, I think it will help you. It'll help you because shortly after this, Mercury comes off the square to Saturn, and on Friday and Saturday we'll make a trine here to the North Node in Leo. And that for you is in your 3rd house of talk and communication. So if you can try to envision a life for yourself, a better life for yourself, doing something that you want with all of these changes that are going on, I think it's going to help you to talk and to communicate in positive and better ways about who you are. It's going to help you to communicate in ways that make you happy, to show your heart more, to open up more to people about, what you enjoy and what's going on. All right. So I see that being a thing that's coming in. While that's going on Saturday, so a day later, we also do have Uranus here coming into the 29th degree of your 11th house. So that could also bring you, perhaps while all this is going on, wanting to break free, to envision a life that is the best for you, to be more free to authentically express yourself, to start to associate with people who really, really get you, are your people who understand you, all right? And maybe you breaking free from some old goals or dreams once and for all to move forward, or for some old groups to feel better. Okay, Uranus here could also bring some unexpected things up, I want to say, on Saturday in regards to where you see your life going. Maybe some unexpected insights or some unexpected things could occur that would affect where you see your life going and the people that you associate with. What's going on after that on Sunday, is that we then have the Sun here in a trine with Saturn, and the Sun is going to be in your 12th house of your insides and your spirituality. So I think after you make the decision during the week to commit to some change that you've been making, to move forward on it and to envision a life off of it, I think what comes in on Sunday is that you start to feel more at peace about what's going on, about everything that's happened in your life. You start to finally overcome some old situations so that you can move forward into new and to better ones. All right, so that's what's going on. And the last thing I want to mention, on Monday of next week, we've got a full moon in Scorpio, which is in your 6th house of your job and of your daily routines. So maybe there's been a lot of changes that you've been making in your job, in your daily routines, and what you do on the day-to-day, and in your health. And I think this full moon is trying to help you to step into some of these changes that you've been making, to hopefully step into a job, a set of daily routines that you've been working for that you really like, or to hopefully have better health, to end some health problems going on, so that you can finally start to feel much better inside and more at peace with just everything that you've been doing lately. And I think that's what you're trying to work towards this week, is finally stepping into some big changes in life, envisioning a future off of it, and being much more comfortable and much more at peace inside with everything that's happened, being freer to express yourself and to do some things that really resonate with you. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week. Gemini, thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.